All right, so remember the equation of a line. Remember that the equation of a line is y is equal to mx plus c. So first thing is to find the gradient. 3 minus 1 over 4 minus 2, which is 2 and 6. All right, you're gonna fit for the gradient, 1/3. And then to find the y-intercept, that'll be y minus mx, right? Y is 3, gradient is 1/3, and the x value is 4. So I got 3 minus 4 and 3, which is 5 on 3. Anybody got that? 5 on 3? For the y-intercept. 5 on 3? No? Let's check it back and see. 1.67? Nobody got that? Yeah? So therefore the equation is y is equal to mx plus c. Anybody else got 5 on 3? You some wrong? Hola, come in there. Okay, so that's where we stopped last day, right? So last day we looked at finding all the equations and so on, right? Just a quick reminder, did we do the equation of a horizontal line? Check back and see. Sorry, vertical line, right? So if this line is passing through if this line is passing through x is 3, then the equation of a vertical line is x is equal to 3. You got it from last day? Yeah? What would happen if it passing through a horizontal line? Right? Let's say the y value is 4. The equation is what? Y is equal to 4, right? Okay. So we have a few of those from last day. All right? So we're going to try to put it together now. Let's see if we could attempt a couple of past papers in this now. All right? Parallel lines have what? Same gradient. Perpendicular lines. Gradient, the product of their gradients is -1. Okay? All right, so let's try some questions. Right, so we kind of did the theory last day. Now it's to try some past papers, right? Let's start here, June 2012. Right, go back to the formula, please. Try June 2012 tomorrow. Right, go back to the formula with midpoint and gradient and length, right? It's June 2012. back and forth the next one. Should be almost finished already. Two minutes again. Two minutes again, now we correct it out. Let's check my values, right? Okay. 'Right. This one finished, so that means everybody finished. All right, so let's start. Oh gosh, this pen not working already, boy. Let's start here. So you're just taking your time and plugging in your values, right? Before we start a hard one. Going on with this pen, boy. You done, you're working real good today. All right, so let's see. S is equal to, well, we know what S is, right? So let's start with gradient, part one. Right, gradient is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Because we're using these points all the time, I would call this x1, this y1, this x2, this y2. And then we just plug in it in. Minus 2 minus 6. Minus 2 minus 6, 0 minus 6. So that's minus 8 over minus 6 or 4 over 3. Anybody got that? Yeah, 4 and 3. Good. Next one. Equation of a line. To get the equation of a line, what do we need? M and C. How do we get C? C is y minus mx. What is y? Right? I'll use y1, right? Y1 is 6. Gradient is 4 over 3. X1 is 6. When you work out this, you'll get 6 minus 8, which is minus 2. Anybody got that? Anybody didn't work it out and recognize that this was your y-intercept? You saw that? Your y-intercept is always 0 something, right? Your y-intercept, your x value is always 0. So you didn't have to work it out. Anyway, even if it did, your final answer is y is equal to 4 and 3x minus 2. Okay. Next, midpoint. Part 3. Midpoint. Midpoint, you add up the two x values. So you add up 6 and 0, divide by 2. Add up 6 and minus 2 and divide by 2. So we're going to end up with 3, 2. All right, that's the midpoint. And last thing, length of the line. Length of the line is the square root of 0 minus 6 squared minus 2 minus 6 squared. When you work it out, you'll get 36 plus 64, which is 100. So I got 10. Everybody get that? Yeah? Right, so you just plug in the values in the formula. Let's go again. Any questions there? Ashton, any questions? Kiri, any questions? 30, yeah, sorry, 30. Any questions? No? Everybody okay? Matthew, you okay with us? So this just using the formula, plugging in the value. All right? Online, any questions? Annalie, you okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's go again. All right, here's what. This one a little bit hard from it. Leave it. It'll be too small, right? June 2011. Just do me a favor and write down what's A and B. Write down the point A and B. Read it off one time. It's June 2011. Read off the point A and B. Right? Read off A and read off B. Right? Then I'll go to the question. Write down what is A. Write down A and B. Right? A is what? Minus 2, 3. And the B is 4 and 6. Okay? All right. Try this, please. Try that, please. What we are doing on it? Right, so use the gradient formula, work it out. Right, ignore all the piece of the data. It's just the equation. Ignore this here. We're not doing this part here. All right. What was he again? A was what? A was minus 2, 3, and B was 4, 6. Nice. That's part 1. Part 2, they want us to get the gradient. So the gradient y2 minus y1. Right? So I will get 6 minus 3 over 4 minus 2. So I have 3 over 6, which is a half. All right, positive a half. Okay? It don't matter which one you choose as x1, y1, right? Just stick with that all the time. And then find the equation. So to find the equation, we need to get C. C is y minus mx. So y is, I will choose y as 3. Gradient is a half. And x is minus 2. Okay? So a half by minus 2 is minus 1. So again, 3 plus 1, which is 4. I got 4. Anybody else get 4? So therefore, the equation is what? Y is equal to the gradient by x plus 4. Right? You should be able to see the y-intercept here as well. You see it there? The line passing through 4. Yeah? Copy it down. Let's do one more easy one. All right. So watch this here. Look at this question here in Jan 2011. Right? Jan 2011, right? They gave us an equation, 3y is equal to 2x minus 6. And then they asked us, what's the greater the line? What is the greater the line? Ashton said 2. Ashton, correct? You make a little mistake. What do you forget to do? Divide by 3. It must be in the form y is mx plus c. It must be in the form 1y is mx plus c. Right, Ashton? So that's the part you have to remember. So you have to divide by 3, and you'll get y is equal to 2 over 3x minus 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now we can get gradient. Are you okay with that? Yeah? Now you can read off the gradient. Right, Matthew? So the gradient is how much? 2 over 3. Now here's what they want. They want the equation of the perpendicular line passing through the point. So how do we get the equation again? We need the gradient and we need a point on the line. Anybody can tell me what's the gradient of the perpendicular line? Tishon? If the gradient is 2 and 3, what's the gradient of the perpendicular line? Correct, Megan? Get this on? What is do again, Matthew? And one more thing. 3 over 2, and then you put a minus sign in front, right? So you find negative reciprocal. Flip it over and change the sign. Are you okay with that? Yeah? So flip it over and change the sign, and you'll get minus 3 on 2. Okay? So I want you now to take that information and find the equation. But before we do that, read the question again. I want to make sure you understand what the question asks. Part 2 says, determine the equation of the line which is perpendicular to 3y is equal to 2x minus 6 and passes through the point 47. Okay? So they want a line that passes through this. They want the equation that passing through that's perpendicular to this. And we know in order for us to find the equation of a line, we need its gradient and we need a point on the line. So we have to use this information here to find a gradient. Are you okay with that? You're okay with that? No? Well, I lost it. Alma. You're okay with part 1. Right. Part 2 says now, they want you to, let me see if I can draw part 2 for you. You have some random line, right? You run the line looking like that. That line is 3y is 2x minus 6. Okay? So here's what they want. They want the equation of a line that's perpendicular to that. 90 degrees to that line. And it passing through 4, 7. Right? So they want the equation of that line there, that perpendicular line. So the only way you could get the equation of that perpendicular line is if you have a point on the line and its gradient. Right? The gradient of this line was 3 on 2. Sorry, 2 on 3. Right? So the perpendicular line will be minus 3 on 2. Flip it over, change the sign. Okay? Now we're going to use this and this to find the equation of the line. You okay with that? So if you're not seeing it, I'm able to draw it. What are you not sure about? I see you have your not sure face on there. What are you not sure about? Tell me. The point? Right, remember they told you it passing through 4, 7. So we know the perpendicular line passing through 4, 7. So that's why I drew it there. All right, they gave it that. They told it passing through 4-7. That's okay? Tishon? All right, copy it down and work out part 2. Sometimes you can just do a little sketch, right? Do a little sketch so you will see what's happening. Anybody confused? All right, I'm gonna give you our next one again. Right, so find the equation there. Good job, Jason. Oh wait, just now, huh? Oh yeah, see a negative sign. Right, so sometimes we kind of have an idea what to do, but when you read the question, it'll be kind of confusing, right? So we had to learn to break down a question and find a way to figure out what they're asking us. One of the ways to break it down is to draw a diagram. So T, what are you doing there? Shiva, you done? Right, check back your value for C, are you done? All right, should be done. C is equal to y minus mx. So C is equal to 7 minus 3 on 2 by 4. So that'll be 7 plus 6. Look at that, 7 plus 6. Yeah, so that's 13. So the answer is y is equal to mx. Well, again, huh? Mx plus 13. All right. Very good. Let's go again. Let's go again. Hey, you're not writing down anything. You're right in front this time. In the back, you can do that. I will see you. People will see you too online. Mother login, she will see you. Yeah. You see me. Yeah. You make that joke in the group. All right. I go again. I can see it. Copy it down. Let's go again. Right. So take your time, right? if you're not seeing what it's asking you, if you're not seeing what it's asking you, draw a diagram, right? Draw it and put in the things. If you're still not seeing it, then you can call me and we will see. All right, let's go again. That was Jan 2011. Let's try the one before that. That's Jan 2013. Jan 2013. Try that there. That's the one with LG and thing, right? Ignore the S and T part. Right? We're doing this one here. Take your time, try it. Picking it, Bob, right? What's his name again? Bob? Right. Try this one out here. Take your time. Kind of like the same thing. But the equation must be in what form? Must be in the form 1y is equal to mx plus c. I'm just sure. Get this one right, I'll leave it alone for the rest of the class. Right? Get this one right. I'll leave it alone. Huh? You hungry? You gotta walk for something to eat. You have a current soup? Try and get this one right. Put it down. Anybody done? We finished. I'm gonna check it out. Online message answers. Right, so I still see a little problem with making y the subject of the formula, right? It's perpendicular line, right? It's a perpendicular line. All right, so I saw some things good, I saw some things bad, right? And what I'm seeing is that some of you all still get in trouble making y the subject of the formula. So try to remember what subject of the formula means, right? Subject of the formula simply means you want to get y by itself. So you're going to move the positive 3x and it becomes minus 3x. All right? And then you have 2y is equal to that. So since you have 2y, you want to divide by 2. Right? By dividing by 2, you're getting rid of the 2 in front of the y. So you're going to get y is equal to 15 on 2, which is 7.5, minus 3 on 2x. Right? But don't leave it like that. Put it in the form y is equal to mx plus c. Right? What's the gradient now of that line? The gradient of that line is minus 3 on 2. That's okay? Now, what they want? JK is a perpendicular to GH. And it passes through 4, 1. So what will the gradient be, Tishon? If it's perpendicular of JK? What's the gradient of the perpendicular line? Tishon, I can't accept that. You know why? All you have to do is go back in your notes and just read over the line. How we just find perpendicular lines. Go back. And we just did it in the example above, so you should have written it again. What's the answer? Tishon? Perpendicular line. What's the answer? Yeah. What's the answer, Matthew? Flip it over and change the sign. Good. So it will be positive 2/3. X is 4, Y is 1. If you're hungry, go and get something that's Tishon. Right? X is 4, Y is 1. All right? So the equation now we can find C. C is equal to Y minus MX. So it's 1 minus 213 by 4. Right? So that'll be 1 minus 813. So I got minus 513. Anybody got that? So check back your sign, right, Adelia? Check back your sign. All right? So I got minus 513. So the answer is y is equal to 2/3 x minus 513. That's okay? Let's go again. Let's go again. All right, I'm not sure if you're seeing this one. Write down the points now, please. It's a little bit hard for you to see. we take a picture and zoom in, right? Try this one here. Try this one. Try this one here. Hmm? I got the gradient to be 2. I got 2 for L1. It don't matter what point you use, right? It don't matter what point you use. Any point on the line will give it a same answer. Getting it up, Alicia? Next one, here's 4, 4. And here's 8, 2. All right, so the gradient is equal to 4 minus 2 all over 4 minus 8. So that is 2 and minus 4. I got minus a half. Anybody got up? Minus a half. Right? What is the equation of line 1? What is the gradient? Gradient of line 1 is 2. Chloe, okay. Gradient of line 1 is 2. What is the y-intercept of line 1? Line 1 is here. What's the y-intercept? 1. That value there is 1. So that's the answer. Y is 2x plus 1. You see that? And last one. What's the relationship between line 1 and line 2? How are they related? Perpendicular. Very good. They are perpendicular. You okay with this? Chloe? You okay with it? You sure? Online? You all okay with this? Let's do 2 multiple choice and be done. All okay with us? Trouble? Which one you had trouble with? I'm gonna see the point you use. Probably just pick a about point. But look at the shape of the line. Would be positive and also the x-foods. All okay with that? All right, so you just have to read them off and be able to work it out, right? Right, just a quick multiple choice and it finish. Get time and demonstrate it. Oh, so we just give them results? No, no result. I do the 11 years. After this trade, we're done. So just a focus on the right top. So they'll come in the next day and just sit down. Right? Look at this one here. You don't really have much, right? Look at the line and what's the gradient? Right. So what do? Straight in the form. Straight in the form y is mx plus c. All right. We can move everything across. So we'll get minus 5y is minus 2x plus 8. And then divide everything by minus 5. So you'll get y is equal to 2 on 5x minus 8 on 5. And therefore, gradient here is what? 2 on 5, C. That's okay? All right, I think it have one more and we're done. You want to solve that one there. Wait, it only had one. All right, well, you escape there. It only have one. Actually, tell me what you would do here. What you would do here. The values of x at the points where that intersect that. What you'll do. You would solve them simultaneously. All you recognize that? What do you think the answers are? Right, so the answers are x is 0, 4 minus x is 0. So x is 4 and x is 0. All right, so the answer is apple. All right, so next day we'll continue from here. We'll do some more solving simultaneous like that. Work with graph paper, please. Work with graph paper next day, right? All right, so that's it.